When I talk about drive pedals on this channel, I often neglect that this is actually a big, diverse category. There are overdrives, distortions, and fuzzes. This video is an attempt to show you the differences on different drive levels, and we might even go one step further and combine a few of them. Let's start by sending a distortion into a fuzz. Hi, welcome to Bass the World. My name is Gregor Fries and on bass I'm accompanied by my friend Kai Lemke today playing the Visual Bass the World signature bass. I figured it's best to use the same bass for all sounds in this video, and what would be a better choice than a simple passive P-bass. Full disclosure, this video is partially written by my friend Ilyas from Jam Pedals. He's the resident bass player at my favorite pedal manufacturer, and he asked me to make this video because he didn't want to do it himself, I guess. The pedals, all Jam pedals of course. The overdrive is the Lucid Dreamer based on the Tube Screamer. The distortion is the Rattler based on the Proco Red. And the fuzz is the Red Mark, my all-time favorite based on the Electro Harmonix Big Muff. When using pedals like these on bass, it's important to understand how they were designed to work. Overdrive, distortion and fuzz pedals are typically meant to hit an amplifier that powers a speaker, and their design accounts for that post-tone shaping. Ilyas wrote, while you can absolutely get great inspiring sounds when running direct, these pedals truly come to life when used as intended, pushing air through a speaker. Personally, I've never subscribed to these rules, but I'm not a pedal maker. So in our recordings we did both. I used my mic pre's for the clarity and an Ampeg SVT in parallel for the oomph. Let's hear the first comparison of the three in a low gain setting. The most famous overdrive in history is the Tube Screamer. Here we have its refined and bass optimized version from Jam Pedals, the Lucid Dreamer. With a mild saturation profile but plenty of gain on tap, the mid-focus design is incredibly versatile. A low gain setting with the mix controller rolled back can help your bass tone sit more distinctly in the mix, adding clarity and warmth without overpowering the low end. On the other hand, cranking it up delivers all the power you need for a solo moment, or it can function as an always-on tube amp simulator, adding rich harmonic content to your tone while keeping the dynamics intact. Let's hear that comparison again, but now let's turn the gain around halfway up, medium gain territory. Moving on to distortion, a lot of bass players swear by the red circuit. The Jam Pedals Rattler takes that classic formula and fine-tunes it to better suit bass, solving many of the issues bassists typically face with the original. Compared to the Lucid Dreamer, the Rattler has a different EQ response and a more aggressive saturation profile. While it's often used cranked for massive punchy distortion, perfect for heavy riffing, you shouldn't overlook its lower gain settings, which can add the right amount of grit and bite. The character of the drive is completely different from an overdrive, and depending on your setup you might find the Rattler's tone fits your mix even better. Now let's hear all three again, and this time we've turned the gain way up. All three pedals have even more gain in stock, that's what the second foot switches are for, but I decided to keep it civil and not go there for the purpose of this video. We've reviewed them all individually. If you want to hear their full range, I've linked all three videos in the description below. And now finally, fuzz, the Red Mark. This is the wildest and most chaotic of the three. One of the most legendary fuzz circuits of all time is the Big Muff, known for its thick, sustaining distortion and massive low end. However, traditional Big Muffs can sometimes struggle on bass, losing definition and getting lost in a mix. That's where the Red Mug comes in. This circuit takes inspiration from classic Big Muff style fuzz and tweaks it to be more versatile and bass friendly. The result? A huge sustaining fuzz with enhanced mids and tighter low end, ensuring your bass remains present in a full band mix. Crank the gain and you get a wall of rich singing sustain, perfect for massive doomy riffs or psychedelic textures. But don't overlook the lower gain settings. The Red Mug can also produce a warm, woolly breakup that adds gritty vintage character to your tone. Great for thickening up your sound without completely overtaking it. And now let's talk about combining overdrive, distortion and fuzz. While each of these pedals sounds great on its own, combining them unlocks even more shades of gnarly. Stacking overdrive and distortion lets you layer warmth with aggression, where the Lucid Dreamer's mid-range boost helps to shape the Rattler's crawling distortion into something more mix-friendly and controlled. Running the distortion into the fuzz gives you unhinged chaotic sustain, pushing the fuzz into even more saturation. Overdrive into fuzz creates a vintage-style saggy breakup that still retains warmth and no definition, making it ideal for gritty, expressive bass lines. By experimenting with combinations and gain staging, you can dial in anything from subtle warmth and punch to face-melting, earth-shattering fuzz tones. We might have pushed some of these pedals a bit too hard to go into the next ones, but I hope you still got an idea about these combinations and are now inspired to try the same with your gear. I wish Ilyas would have been here while we recorded our sound samples. I'm sure he would have given some great input on how to gain stage and combine these.
Yes, I wish I could, but realities are a bit harsh at this time. This is Kimon, and he doesn't really care about gain staging on bass pedals.
Which leads me to say, if you liked how they sounded and you want to add these pedals to your collection, check the links in the video description below. We're working with a bunch of Jam Pedals dealers, and if you order through these links, these pedals or anything else, they will now resend you and pay us a little kickback, which is the easiest way to support our channel. And finally, here's a short we made about the updated Rattler pedal. Here's a fabulous bass shop drop where you can get this beauty, and here's me saying bye. Bass Road.